Here we go. Oh shit, I plugged in the wrong character. Well, damn it. There, that's better. But then I have to kill you. Complete 10 special agent missions. Nice. Okay. Wait a second. Why do I not have sound over here? The fuck? There we go. Okay. Oh, I had the same problem over here. Hey, Joe. Nice. Sound's now working in both places. Jesus. I don't know why the sound got so weird. Of the forest.
What's the matter, sweet?
Another of my limbs ravaged, amputated. They are savage butchers, the vampires, and they have no care for this earth. They only want to see it destroyed. For what purpose? What will be left for them to rule over? Ashes.
It's been like this since the Dark Crusade began. For all of us. But for them. For them in particular. The forest folk feel the intrusion and the destruction like it's part of them being torn off. I don't think they act with any thought, the Strigoi. They don't have a vision for a world after their war. They only want to feed on us until there's nothing left.
Then let them try. They will find no nourishment in my veins, only pain and death. Every part of me is the opposite of them, and I am poison to their kind. The forest is my body. The trees my arms, twigs and branches my fingers. Through them I touch the earth, the air and the water, and I read them as a bat reads the night. The vampires are tearing away my senses one by one. But they can still be restored. Regrown, and through them I can see past the scorched earth and bring the battle to our enemy.
He's talking about protecting magic trees.
Your command of language never ceases to amaze me, Lady Sophie.
That's why we're such a good team, sweet.
Alright, examine the great tree. I forgot that was a cinematic. About those wings. I legitimately thought I was gonna have them up. Like right at the end, there was like no pixel difference. And then I did get them, like right as the lurker died. It was ridiculous. lanterns. We have planted the trees. Found the source of toxins. Oh, that's weird. I got stuck on the edge there. Find something to seal the pipes.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Ah, damn it. I almost walked back into that shit. I have to go to the stump. Really? Like, whatever. Oh, nice.
Must wake up. Have mercy.
Alright. Park this guy here for a minute, because this guy has champions he's got to kill as well. Like Mr. Gurgle. And then I believe there's another one at the stump area.
The world is
No limits.
I deserve it. I am not me. I am not me. Forgive our sins. The ravens are coming.
Yeah, so you need to kill this guy.
I am not.
Easy. That guy like not attack me at all. That was weird.
Have mercy.
Let's get this effigy of evil guy.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Hey Vaughn. Hey Scratch. How you guys doing? Outlander. Less sick than yesterday. Well, that's always a good thing, I suppose. Oh, I forgot this was a defense thing. I imagine these waves are going to take much longer on the TSW side. Hey, Higgins, what are you doing? Your backpacks? It was your day off, but your job is when you come in for mandatory training. That sounds sus as all hell. Like, you make me do mandatory training on my day on, not my day off. What the fuck? The thing had 1 tick of health left. Alright, let's see how long it is between waves here. Oh, and answer your question, I'm doing alright. Keep an eye on my payslip this month in case they forget to pay me for it again. Is this a comparison stream? Yes, this is the 28th comparison stream. Side-by-side playthrough of The Secret World and Secret World Legends. From the beginning with brand new characters. The defense waves on the TSW side are so fucking long. And the thing is, like, I get it, like, some of your cooldowns are longer, but like, my cooldowns have been off for a while now. Like, the time between these waves is pretty ridiculous. Any more water bottles? I don't know about water bottles specifically, but yeah, lots of little stuff. Lots of little things throughout. Transylvania, other than the defense wave missions being vastly longer on the TSW side for no seemingly good reason, not too much. Though, to be fair, Legends did most of its remaking in Solomon Island in Egypt. TSW Pen and Paper game has indeed been released on Kickstarter. Last I checked, it had shattered its original 40k goal and was up to 67,000. Yeah, I already backed it. There's been some hubbub because some people didn't understand the print pledging stuff, which, like, I kind of understand that they're like, oh, that really wasn't very clear, or I didn't understand it or read the part where that was explained, which is fine, but people are just being kind of douchebags about it at this point. And also, like, okay, well, once you know how it works, you can adjust your Kickstarter backing. You're not locked in. You can just unfund or, like, fund at a different level. Like, you can change your shit. So there's just people being pissy to be pissy, in my opinion. Which, unfortunately, isn't anything new. Impressive, but not as good as that Bloodborne style DD book I backed. They wanted 150k. It finished at over 1.3 million. It was wild. I mean, that's awesome. Did that happen? Is it? I want a Bloodborne. Well, wait, Bloodborne style or actual Bloodborne? Also, their original goal was only 40k. So, like, they're pretty close to doubling. I mean, also, it's only, like, what, day 2? Like, they could very easily double their initial goal. That wouldn't surprise me. Why does it have no line of sight? Fuck. What is... Oh, you're still... Like, who's hitting me? Why are they blinking around? Fuck. Dude, where? Why? Where did you come from? Why are you bugging me? counter was 1,000%. It was heavily inspired by Bloodborne, like Trick Weapon 11. I think it's flying its own IP. Yeah, see... well, okay. So it's still cool, don't get me wrong. But I do think a couple things that the TSW one has going for it is that, for one, it's licensed, right? So it's a Secret World licensed thing, and for two, Scriptomancer is writing for it, which, I mean, that's fucking huge. I mean, you have the guy that wrote the buzzing, along with all kinds of other stuff in the game, but literally wrote the buzzing, is writing for the pen and paper. Like, that's crazy awesome. This may have had official X-Riders for the Bloodborne one. That would actually surprise me, considering that would have been like From Software. But sure. Let's get this thing. That's gonna be super fun, he said as sarcastically as possible. I hate that escort the fawn mission. I don't like the escort side missions in general, to be honest, but specifically that one, the fawn one, tends to like bug out or do weird shit. Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt, a 5e supplement, even has a short free campaign. Interesting. Let's turn in this report here. And the world had found new terms of worth. Frost Pan with this. It is a trying time for the old gods, especially those with roots in the earth. I am told that pain by proxy can be quite excruciating. The mythical creatures of Transylvania, like the forest itself, are being pushed out of sight and out of mind. Restore their confidence by assuring them that the Earth is fighting back out there. Tell them that their forest god still lives and means to defend them, though leave out the bit about his getting soused. Yeah, leave out the bit about him getting drunk off his ass. I guess. The art is excellent. What got me interested, but I'm a Lovecraft expert. Give me a Lovecraft tag, I'm checking it out. Fair enough, fair enough. Respect. Alright, the superhero looks good. What do you feel with the printing being handled by outside company? Yeah, I don't. I mean, it was always going to be handled by an outside company? You know what I mean? Like, even if they increased the pledge amount to cover the cost of actual printing, and they printed it and had it, it's not like they were going to be printing it. It would have been printed by a company that prints things. You know what I mean? Do I feel like they could have communicated that a little better? Sure. Do I think it's worth the amount of comments and people being pissy about it? No. The way people are commenting on it is like they fucking handed over cash or like non-refundable amounts and then are like, oh, you screwed me. It's like, okay, well, that's not the case. It's Kickstarter. Okay, you didn't realize what it was, so you are now free to revoke your pledge or change your pledge accordingly to how you now correctly understand what the printing deal is. So, the biggest thing to me actually about that is the fact that at first I was like, oh, that's weird because like the print tier didn't have PDFs. You were just getting the print. But especially because now like anything of like above the $40 pledge, you get the PDFs as well. So like if I just don't want to use the print code for like one of the books or all of the books or whatever, like I could just not use it. Like I'm pledging to support and I want to get stuff, and I do want to get stuff for the pledge, but like it's up to me at that point whether I want to use the code for the print, or I could just be like, you know what, this one PDF, you know, I can open it, I can look at it and be like, you know, I don't need that printed, and just not pay for the printing. Like, I'm not mad about that at all. Now when you say you normally pay and they send it to you, like, that is often the case, but this isn't like brand new. This company that exists that does the codes, it's been done on Kickstarter before. There's a reason it exists for small projects that can't afford to print their, you know, to have their own shit printed and shipped. It's just that they could have / should have made it a little more clear that you weren't receiving a printed product, but a printed like voucher, a print code to pay for it to be printed. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. Look, initially I was like, oh, well, that sucks. I thought I was getting a printed thing shipped to me. But once you know the situation, you go like, okay, well, do I want to change my backing amount? No, I still like everything else in the tier, and I'm getting the PDFs as well for the tier I got. So again, if I don't want to print them, because it comes with like multiple, there's like the art book, the main book, like the little additional supplements or whatever. So like if I just don't want to have one of those printed, I don't have to pay to have it printed. I can just pay to have printed what I want printed with the code. So yeah, I think it's fairly flexible. And again you're free to change your pledge up or down however you want, given the information. So I don't think it's worth the fucking bullshit I saw on the comments thread on there. Yeah, it's a licensed product, but it is its own like alternate timeline. But I mean, Yukari could do that. It can be canon and be alternate timeline. And that's what fucking Dark Agartha is. Dark Agartha is literally like every day you're playing a future timeline that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, alternate future timelines are actually canon in Zero. Everything is true. Everything. Personally, I'm pledging to archive the game in lore. I think I'll hide it somewhere to freak out one of my dependents. Okay, see, that makes it even better to have like your own way to print it. Is like you could print it like in some get it printed in some big tome, on fucking papyrus or some shit. Yeah, print it in parchment, get it leather bound, then just fucking buried in the ground. Really freak people out when they unearth it 100 years later. You can recreate your own version of Jumanji. It'd be so much worse. I mean more terrifying. Not as in like a bad product. I just mean like it would be it would be much worse. Can he actually get up here? Yeah. Okay. I lost him for a second. There we go. Yeah, I saw like some pretty fucking toxic people in the comments for that thing. And a lot of arguing like about you should have said it better. And they're like, okay, well, we can't change it now. The Kickstarter's like set. So, well, you might say we should have had better bullet points or whatever. Like, okay, well, it's locked. Money has been attributed. We can't change what the bullet points say. The actual campaign says it better than the bullet points. What's that? And then they're just getting shit on by like, well, your response is rude. And it's like, well, their response is just accurate. They're saying this is the situation. There's nothing we can do to change the situation. And then they're just being like even more petty and pedantic. Like, I don't know. And then there's literally like, you can see like comments have been removed because if you like unback the Kickstarter, your comment goes away. So there's like, I mean, I don't know how many people. It could be the same person removed, and like it's all their comments that are removed. I thought that was kind of funny. And you're like, oh well, that person unbacked. Like, whatever. It's like, but like, if you really gave a shit about the content, there's no way that would make you unpledge. That might make you change your pledge amount. You know, you might decide, you know what, fuck it, I just want like the minimum. I want to get the PDFs, and I don't want to deal with the other shit, right? Like, but if you actually cared about the fucking the IP, if you wanted to play to have this, why the fuck would like having to pay for a print code like make you not want to get it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if there's, like, say another Secret World game came out, like Moons of Madness, etc., right? And, like, I misunderstood the pricing. It was like, oh, man, I thought that game was going to be $20. Turns out it's, like, $60. Okay, I have to adjust my expectations and my budget. But if I wanted the game, I want the game. The fucking $20, $40 difference is not going to, like, change the fact that I want that thing. Now, if it's like, oh, I thought I was gonna get a game for $20 and it's like $200, well, okay, then maybe there's a fucking reassessment of how much I want said thing. But like, this shit is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. It's not enough of a difference. Especially because you can you'll still get the information in a PDF form, and you'll have the print codes, and you can just choose to not spend the money on the print codes. Because you still get all the other perks of whatever tier you got. Or if you're like, well, fuck that, I just want the PDFs, like you just drop down to like, I think it's like the $20 or $40 amount or something. You either want that or you don't. Like, shit's weird to me. Let's do the little communist rat guy. See, this is playing as Trolls Gonna Trolls. Were you one of the big six who bought one of the big NPC creations or play the creators? No. Those things apparently went super fast, and I think they put out like a couple more once one of the 60k stretch goal was hit, I think. If I'm not mistaken, and I think they're already gone again. I pledged the tier that like gets your name in the book, which I assume is probably like just like sort of credits, you know? Like, you were a backer. Like, you backed enough to get your name in like a back page somewhere. Like, that's the tier I did. A bunch of their, like, the high level ones sold out fucking almost instantaneously. Like, all the high level ones. But, like, I went to back day one, maybe like an hour or two in, and all the high level shit was already sold. Like, already gone. Already gone. The two highest level packages were already completely gone. When they tried to get the total price, they could have had print estimates on the info page, but anyway, not a deal breaker. They put out a second set for the commission character art pledge. They'll play a game with creators pledge and be an NPC and get character art in the book. Yeah, are those already gone, Vollmer, or are they still there? Because I thought they were already gone. I could be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't see them. This mission? What's wrong with this mission? Other than me not being able to click the guy.
Comrades, a revolution is impossible without a revolutionary situation. We have been driven from our homes, from our birthlands by imperialists. Imperialists with fangs. We stand before a capitalistic vampiric army bent on sucking the people dry for their own private profit. We must organize. We must revolt. They are resistant to change. But change is being thrust upon us whether we want it or not. My own kind is the worst. The Blagini do not realize that what serves society will serve them also. We've been isolated for too long. I have read the works of Marx and Lenin. I understand that without a revolutionary theory, there cannot be a revolutionary movement. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. But locomotives also need passengers, and we are a bit thin in that department. I have put a message to my people on the magic tape to let them know that they may come out of hiding and follow you, that you will protect them and bring them to this shelter. They will do so because they are sheep. I want to teach them to think for themselves, but until then it is good that they are sheep. Sometimes history needs a tiny nudge in the right place. Abolish all private property! Fairies of the world, unite!
Inspect Petr's drawing.
Comrades, a revolution. Farewell.
Let's see,
Quick
Bombers.
access inventory
Seize the
updated.
means of quest production. Oh, your name will be in the new Sherlock Holmes game. Sherlock Holmes game. Cool. Bombers managed to get the mission art pledge. I don't think it actually gets used in the book based on the wording, but I'm glad I grabbed something. That's cool. Doesn't say it goes in the book, so I assume it's just full color art commission. If I want art, I'll commission from the artist. I mean, yeah, that is technically, like Bomber said, that's technically what you're doing. You know? I kind of think of it like, my wife and I backed, oh god, what the hell is it called? It was a game that's like, Claymation. It's like the sequel to like Neverhood, I think. And like we got the tier that had like they did sketches and stuff for you. So like you got like a sketch of the character or something. You're paying for your Mary Sue to be in the book? That's cool.
Protect them and bring them.
Alright, now we need to get the tape recorder.
Sheep. I want to teach them to think for themselves.
Alright, have it.
But
Oops.
until then, it is good that they are sheep.
In another game,
Sometimes
you backed Pennyblood, you could
a
spend...
tiny nudge in the right place.
Is that 1,500 pounds to have a street named after you?
Abolish
Seriously?
all private property. Fairies of the world, unite.
Is there not a decimal there? That seems like a lot of money.
Comrades,
Do I have to actually go up the thing? Yep. I have no context for why a game street name is so expensive, but congratulations to you on that. Yeah, that seems crazy pricey to me.
Democracy is the road to socialism.
What if you used it like just to be like a jerk? Just paid a bunch of money to have a street that says like I don't know. Joe is a jackass or something. You know what I mean? Like
Alla turva revolution.
expensive. I also want some other merch because we'll pay to create an NPC or name a dog. Do you think I have street name money? I don't know. Like Vomer said, do you? Do you have street name money?
Urmatezza voca mia.
The easier way to get a street name is to just go steal one.
Vina. Cameradi. Connazionali.
There we go.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
No, I hate searching the wheat. I do hate searching the wheat field. I don't mind this stuff so much. Oh man, really? Why am I facing sideways? That was weird. Oh god. Fuck you, dude.
Cameradi. Connazionali. Vina.
I didn't want to back me up to Sherlock Holmes game, but it's Lovecraftian. The creators are in Kiev and promised to keep creating during the conflict. So I felt all sad and inspired to see the charity act. Lovecraftian Sherlock Holmes does sound pretty cool.
Urmatezza persona ch'io banda magica. Ascolate mia.
Did I? Let me check. I couldn't remember if this guy's like an actual champion or not. Whatever. Just wanted to eliminate that in case it was.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Sherlock Holmes, Call of the Awakened. That sounds pretty cool.
Urmatezza voca mia. Urmatezza persona ch'io banda magica.
Good engine, very nice voice acting. There's walkthroughs on YouTube. That's cool.
Urmatezza voca mia. Ascolate mia.
was wondering why I was still in combat. Alright.
Alla torre va revolution! Ascolate mia!
Also, nope.
Vina!
Good lord, like every single one is like not been Blajini.
Urmatezza persona ch'io banda magica! Urmatezza voca mia!
No!
Ascolate mia!
Oh shit. Fuck off, guys. I'm dead. Why? Why can't you just fucking stay away from me? Pieces of shit. Just written that people mentioned I will have to play a game of TW pen and paper in my house on the night of my funeral to be will eligible. I'm confident this won't be used against me to question my mental health. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Vina!
Dude!
Cameradi! Connazionali!
Why is like there no Blajini hiding in any of these fucking stacks?
Alla torre va revolution!
Like not a single one. Oh god.
Urmatezza Savina la mina!
Fucking finally got one of them.
Urmatezza persona ch'io banda magica! Ascolate mia!
The real Blajini were within us the whole time. That's some sick, fucked up shit right there. I don't know why you're hoarding Blajini in your. I don't know why you're keystring Blajini, but I don't think I'm okay with that.
Urmatezza Savina la mina!
And all I can think of is Lemmy Winks from South Park.
Alla torre va revolution!
Revolution!
Vina!
Some of the times it looks like I'm fucking shooting sideways.
Urmatezza persona ch'io banda magica! Urmatezza
Pen and
Savina
paper
la
game has a
mina!
positive. Actually wanted TW merch for years. Now I think I have some wall or something. Now why am I doing this on this side? I forgot which side I was playing. I need this guy on the other side. It's like Wanted, you're bending bullets. True. Dude, could you guys not Could you just not? Why do you have to come from like a million miles away? Just shit on my parade. Just stop it. Walmart CFCR. I mean, I have the piece of art Andy drew that he sent me.
Ascolatamia.
It's of a Flappy. Does that count?
Urmatezza persona chiobanda magica. Cameradi, connazionali. Acum.
Ow.
Urmatezza Savina la mina. Vina. Ascolatamia. Urmatezza voca mia.
Walmart won a contest. I got a signed print of the acrylic painting. Our person Gary is lounging in the secure blossoms. That's fucking awesome. Yes, the very painting that Embedda worships. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, god damn it. Why didn't the interrupt work on that? That was weird. Forgot the Virginia had the shuffle walk. It's a, that's the creative writing competition? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Urmatezza voca mia. Ascolatamia.
So the trick with these guys is you just run really far ahead. And they will do like a speed walk. You need to like keep on the paths. But they will fucking book it if you get far enough in front of them. Just gotta make sure you get these guys. Because there's ones that are triggered to like come out on top of the regular ones. One of his setup-driven contests, each awarding different mystery art. In my case was for writing a How I Got Into SW story back in 2015. Wow. Used to farm the fuck out of this guy for scarecrow kills. Because he's like retriggerable. I was robbed in that creative writing competition. They said they were welcoming non-human entries, but didn't select a single one. I wrote a mummy that woke up graveyard, so it wasn't welcome in the kingdom, so he works as a secret world merc to build his fortune. I love the art, but only characters that are done by Harlequin. I haven't heard from him since the pandemic started. Oh. Technically, I have a drawing of my character from Andy. From this art stream. I think, well, I don't know, it was one of the streams Andy was drawing on. And he drew Jimmy with like a Krampus rocket thing. This is the only part I don't like, is how long it takes these guys to hit the mission register point. There we go. I love there was official art merch like FunCon, leave Conan alone and take the money. I mean, there used to be shirts, and something went tits up with that. The We Love Fine stuff. Like rare merch though. Only 1 of 200 journals made for the anniversary of Tomb Raider Angel Darkness. Written by the game director and fill all the cut content so you can track one down. Nice. Oh, oops. I left some loot back here. Hey, Bolsuma. Can't even buy a PDF anymore. The website was sitting up for 3 years. Makes your journal more valuable. Hello. Yeah. And so we're gonna overshoot it
Comrades,
in the hopes that they speed up their little
revolutionary situation
stupid feet. There we go.
from our birthlands by imperialists.
Of course, our remit can be stretched from the protection of mankind alone. After all, it was under our amnesty and our wants that the shades of Eldwick were set up to take in the, well, supernaturally dispossessed. Times of conflict always lead to a new influx of the weird and wondrous to our city. Shelley will be thrilled, no doubt, but on the positive side, business will boom across the hidden markets and the lost rivers of London. Perhaps, once that conflict has ended, they will have a home to return to. Let us hope so. You couldn't give me one neck piece? Fuck you. Hey, you have another purple piece. And we need two more purples and we're all kitted out. Being in Romania, the Vampire Castle chapter, my friend was working in Romania for a month and went on a tour of the museum. The castle's modeled after. She even brought me back a museum brochure. That's super cool. Grand Castle is actually a super popular wedding location for goths. I believe it. Okay. I guess we'll do what's his face's. This guy's missions. You get a honeymoon in the room they say Vlad the Impaler slept in. Gonna admit, I feel like off energy. True. Whoa! Midnight in the game. That was a hell of a nice visual glitch for midnight in the game. Dead Reconning.
You in this village have a taste for killing. What do they know of blood? Childbirth, the pig slaughter, a cut from splintered wood. I know of blood, so they look to me. Yorgu the soldier, they say. Yorgu, who has a violence in his eyes. They are wrong. I am not soldier. I am hunter. A soldier, he makes war in the open. The hunter, he stalks shadows. He is tireless and shows no mercy.
he learns of the weakness in his prey, animal or man, and then he strikes on that weakness. That is his weapon, not the rifle, not the knife. Look out there at those creatures, those strigoi. They are bold and walk under the sun. They have no fear of war. If we let them come to us, we are forced to fight as soldiers, and we will lose. A soldier will only hold off a hungry pack of dogs for so long. This I know well. Like the hunter, we must watch them, track them, learn their ways, then hunt them like diseased animals. They want blood, so we give them blood.
Examine the map. Enter the vampire camp. It's funny when the vampire hunters mention the vamps are dumb, as it took them 500 years to work out all they do to beat the sun was dressed better. I mean, arguably they may not, they just may not want to be out during the day. There's different versions of it where like they have to sleep during the day, right? Or they if they don't get to rest during the day, if they're forced to be up, it's not healthy or something. Like different variations on the vampire lore. In the village, there's an old man on a balcony on the right-hand side of the pub. I believe it's a reference to Van Helsing, as the look is just as it's described in the book. Oh, that could very well be. Zipline time. I must have destroyed the bloodstock or something. I need to see them feed. Alright. So. We're gonna rocket jump in. And then dirty tricks. No, I got kicked. Where's my... There it is. Zip line. Boom. Ooh, that was sneaky. To the rooftop. Okay, the design and option got me thinking, Jimmy, if you were an NPC in the secret world, but not a bee, where would you live and what would you do? Well, I think just for the bunny stuff alone, I'd have to be in Tokyo, right? Or I think that's a given. Janitor for the dragon. I mean, he's secretly the boss, right? I think we all know that. Dude, how did I not aggro this guy on TSW, but I am in Legends? It's so weird. Because normally, TSW is way worse about the aggro range. Look, with a broom certainly had some stuff going on. Oh, the agent? Oh wait, fuck. It's on my main character. It wouldn't be on this guy. Duh. Like, oh wait, no, it was a mop, right? There's an agent from the writing contest that's a janitor with a mop, and he actually has the mop item. It's pretty slick. Yeah, there's the guy in the Dragon's Room. That's who I was referring to. But I just remembered that from the agent writing contest, There's one that's like a janitor, and he actually has a special agent equipment that's a mop, the cleaner. Yeah, that one was really cool with Bessie the mop. That was really good. I'm glad that one got in the game, and that they added the mop item as like an agent piece of gear. That was super cool. But yeah, the guy in the dragon room is who I was originally referring to. Another zip line. Cleaner was exceptionally written. The author went through the entire lore and combined all the individual things that the fans love to make him. I don't mind the composition of that. Yeah, that one was really good. 100%. Dude, how did he take like no damage from the elite? What the fuck? If we survive, you may grieve for the dead. For now, think of what to leave behind. Ammunition, medicine, and weapons. Oh, he like insta-fed off the bloodstock without actually doing the feeding animation. That's crazy. I wish I had time for my entry. I had 3 different dossier ideas, but I only got time to write the one that was the fastest to write. I think I just wrote one for Jimmy. It wasn't super great. It was okay. But I did write one for Jimmy. Yeah, okay. It's the same. Oh, you kill him and then hack the computer. Okay. I thought that was weird. Doing one for my character too. I was also going to do one for our Shadowbound. Just didn't have enough time. Is he back already? I take no issue with squatting per se, but these vampires are most certainly overstaying their welcome. They have become entrenched on the doorsteps of the village. The profile suggests they should have attacked by now, burst through, hard-breasted like wolves through a pen. Much of this uncharacteristic restraint has to do with those bloodstocks you came across. A frightful invention, it allows them to rein in their impulses and remain sedentary. We have not seen this kind of discipline build up a vampire force since the 15th century, the blood days of Bacchus County. put these in here. I wrote 2. My second was an elderly aristocrat. Her husband lost for fortune, so she turned his family sold trade of demonology to rebuild the fortune in the sea world after getting started up capital by leveraging the souls of some of the more idle family members. Nice. Noise. Oh, I didn't see these guys. Vanish for a little bit, enjoy sipping about. Alright, Bomber. Where the fuck is the medical supply box? It's around somewhere, right? That's not it. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, there it is. Hey, Mastic, how's it going? Does he really be an independent cultist? It'd be about London selling or trading books. Alright, where the fuck? Okay, so we got the medical one. Where's the weapons cache? Why am I not remembering where any of this... That's another medical one. Not remembering where this shit is, and I'm not seeing it. I know I got the ammo boxes already. There it is. Okay. Also need to find this frontline guy. Oh, was he up top? Fuck, I forgot to get him earlier. Yeah, okay, go this way. Character will probably be a regular at your bookshop, buying a mix of magic theory tomes and crappy fiction. How did I miss this guy when I was doing the mission? I have just not been paying attention. I already have that one. Yeah, I just went for the zip line, I think is what happened. Alright, so... We just need to deliver the supplies. Oh, good God, I'm being attacked on the other side. No. They respawned. I love how we're not being playing through in a while because I watched you jump off that and the wind still expecting to take damage. Yeah, you forgot fall damage isn't a thing in the secret world. That's kind of funny. Oh, good lord, I aggroed this guy. Piss off. Why did I jump in the fire? That wasn't even good. Wait, Where's the truck? Where's the fucking truck at? Ah. No, 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 I'm stunned. Fuck. Super run away. We can rocket launch now. Alright guys. You guys got this, right? Here we go. More of a gut reaction. Yeah, I get that. It is vastly different from like when I'm playing like fucking, you know, one of the Dark Souls games or even Elden Ring, even though that lets you fall a lot farther. Or fucking Witcher, where you just fucking step off a fucking 2-foot curve and break your ankles. For seemingly no fucking reason.
Critical empowerment results.
Oh, I'm almost to another capstone. A drink to remember.
Most people, they leave me alone to drink. They believe I drink to forget. To forget the thrill of red trail in the snow. The grip of knife. The strong beat of dying heart. They are wrong. I drink to remember. And now, we drink together. We have matter to discuss. Norok! My place is in the wild, alone, where Yorgo need concern himself with Yorgo only. I would never trap myself in this village by choice. No. I owe these people debt. They took me in when others would not. This is a place that takes in all men and monsters. So I stay to repay debt. Only that. I have scouted past the Strigoi, the vampires, and the war machines, out to the edge of the fields. I saw there the creatures. They are building a great nest. A city. I recognize great evil when I see it. We must discover why they are here. Where they come from, how they build, where they get material. So we can stop them. So that I will have no more debt to repay. But first, we drink. To remember.
I'm a creeping folk. You're even creeping me out, Hunter. The Glorious Wheel. Yeah, it's kind of not. It's not. It's just not. It's an interesting concept, but I think it's functionally not good. Also, the amount of fucking AP it takes to fucking get anywhere is goddamn ridiculous. Part of why, so in this side-by-side playthrough, like starting out fresh and everything, part of what makes your build so fucking shit in the beginning of the game, in the original, is that like any halfway decent abilities are locked usually in the outer wheels, which require you completing full inner wheels to unlock. Even though these appear sectioned, like see how this line goes like this? There's like a shadow. So at first it kind of makes you think like, oh, you know, if I unlock this inner wheel, I might get these outer wheels. But no, you have to unlock the full inner 2 sections before it lets you out here. So I don't know what the fuck this is about. But part of the reason your builds are so shit early in the game is literally because it takes forever to get to anything useful, and you would have to know what useful is. You literally just make a... You have to really know what the fuck you're doing to make an even halfway decent build in, like, early game. Because otherwise it's gonna be shit. Because you have to specifically know, because you can mix and match stuff, you essentially have to mix and match stuff, which means you need to know that, like, you know, I want Salt in the Wound and Bloodsport. You know what I mean? I want these from the fucking fist tree, which means unlocking these inner wheels. I want, what did I want from here? I know I wanted an EM for the Gatekeeper challenge later. I think here I wanted Livewire. What did I want in the Blood? Oh, in Blood, I want Iron Maiden. And I wanted 3rd Degree. At some point. Like, I wanted Center Return from Blade. I do not miss classic crafting at all. I mean, look at this fucking bullshit. This shit makes my eyes bleed. This is awful. Even with the mod that builds shit for you, this fucking shit is awful. This is awful. I don't like it. I understand it was historically kind of a core of games. Like, oh, let's have crafting. I fucking abhor it. It's just too much. I spent way too long looking through everything, which everyone's going to do. It's not even about looking through everything. It's about knowing... Without the experience I already have, like, it would be almost impossible. Like, even if you were to read everything, even if before you spend a single point, you somehow read all this shit for all the weapons, and understood that you can combine passives from different ones, like, this is what I'm saying. Even if you know what to do, you're kind of fucked in the beginning because you have to go too many ways at once to get the abilities you need. So you're going to spend the first day or two, even when you know what you're doing, handicapped because you're going for things you know you need. So you're dumping points in these inner wheels for other weapons where you're going to use none of this shit. But you need, like, one ability in the outer wheel of that weapon. So you're just bleeding AP. You know, does that make sense? So, like, even when you know exactly what to do, like, for the long term, like, in the beginning, you're still just screwed. Yet Legends did it too easy to get everything I needed when I was on map 2 of the first chapter. I mean, I would say no. Like, you might have everything you needed as far as, like, the main abilities, potentially. But I would say what's more important is the passives in Legends. You want to unlock more weapons and unlock these passives. You're saying I don't think I started diving under trees till a bit further into the game. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you don't dive in under trees, like, your build's severely underperforming of what it could be. So, like, make it a creepy one. Request a piece of Secret World trivia. A creepy piece of Secret World trivia. Huh. Creepy. That's a head scratcher. Trying to remember if I know anything special about Gaki, because those are considered pretty creepy. I think well, for one, there's a bunch of different Gaki in the game that we only see when the devs spawn them on us. They're not the ones you normally see in Tokyo. They have like weird animal heads and shit. But I think what's even weirder is they have like, I think they have like eyes in the back of on the back of their head, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's like a factoid, Masick. It's you're requesting, so it's a request a piece of Secret Trivia. So you're requesting from me something that I might know about the game. So you don't really get a chance to see it, but the Gaki have like sort of like bald spots in the back of their head, like, and they have like an eye back there. And that goes for, I think, all the different Gaki. But yeah, for whatever reason, when the devs summon them, they tend to usually be like the beastly looking ones and not like the girl-faced ones. But what I was saying about the ability stuff is, like, you might have all the main abilities you need for your weapon combo by Egypt, but you really need the passives in the capstones to, like, you know, be functioning well, like not glancing, stuff like that. Right, you need to be going for these hit rating passives. But the big difference in Legends is, yeah, you can establish a good working build and then just build it. Well, A, you can build it better, but B, I did not mean to open the browser. But B, things like your I don't have any special weapons on this guy right now, but things like your weapon and your talismans can have different effects, especially the weapons with their mechanics can affect which abilities you actually want to run. Also, like, just as a minor thing, in Legends, like, the channeled consumer abilities are generally preferable at lower level, and then once you get your crit rating up enough, you want the non-channeled ones. So that's something that changes in your build over time, or should. Once the Great Kingsmith, I was doing mission in Tokyo. I jumped mid-mission to Kingsmith. This caused a scheduled Evil Corp assassin to follow me through my jump and attack me in the graveyard. Oh, that's cool. The bounty hunters, you mean? Bounty hunters will hit you in any map. It doesn't have to be like Tokyo. Oh yeah, but you wanted, where was the... You said, can you look for Helsing? Dude, I still remember the first time a bounty hunter hit me in TSW. I was like, holy shit, holy shit. I was like on TeamSpeak with Cabal member or something. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. It was actually in this map. It was in this map. It was over by the church, where the one big vampire is patrolling the bridge with the mines. That was the very first bounty hunter that ever hit me. Ever found me. It took a long time for it to show up too. Like, as far as like since I'd beaten Tokyo, it'd been fucking forever. Now, Higgins, where did you say the Helsing guy? How do you know it's a bounty hunter? It says it's a bounty hunter. Like if you, so in TSW you would have clicked on it, but in Legends you just put the reticle over it, right? And it has like a little bar, and it would show like the name above the thing. It's literally in game from like when you beat Tokyo, right? There's a cinematic that's like shows your character on TV, like holy fuck, like you're supposed to be one of the bombers of Tokyo, and so bounty hunters are sent after you, overlooking the gate. You mean like the defender? Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah. Now let's go see. The fuck? I don't know what just happened. Did my OBS crash or something? I'm still live? Is my video going? I feel like something went horribly wrong. My video preview's not working in OBS. Well, I guess if I'm live, it's fine. I get up in 5 hours. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, I guess we'll keep going. It's weird that my OBS is like fucked up. Oh, it has a name. It has a name on this side. Dividi Stolojan. I can't see his name on this side, which is weird. Signhunt Eldritch Hunt I told you about? I'll try and remember. Maybe if you think about it, you can shoot me like a whisper on Twitch or something to remind me. Hey Spock, how's it going? So there's no... There's no real person by that name, or when I look up that name, it doesn't come up with anything. Though there is an Ovidiu Stoljan who's on Facebook who's in Romania, which is interesting. But beyond, I think that's just merely coincidence. Weird. Yeah, also just weird that this guy has, like, is clickable or has a name and doesn't appear. Oh, well, you know what? I might use him in combat. No, probably not, actually. Yeah, I can't tab target him either. He's just, like, set dressing, essentially. Oop. I don't know why my phone fell down like that. There we go. It's so weird, my OBS video preview just fucking crashed, but the stream itself is fine. Who's shooting me? Oh, you. Alright, we're just gonna go up here. Go on this side. Heading out. Best of luck. Thanks, Mousek. Have a good evening. That was way more efficient. Now let's replace the duds. Ah! Fuck, how did... I didn't think I was anywhere near my own mine there. Got him. Alright. See if I can avoid blowing myself up this time. Got him.
This isn't happening.
7 prisoners, huh? Is it 7 on this side? Okay.
To be one of them.
Yeah, it's 7 over here too.
Isn't happening. It can't get any sharper. It can't. Must wake up. Take it. Must take wake up. This isn't happening.
Okay, so
I am not me. I am not me.
need one more.
Get it out of my mind. I am not me. Turn in the fire.
Scout the seed engine. Okay. So let's do that on this side. Scout a siege engine over here. Ooh, glider. damage. You can't see the lash out outlines. Or maybe they're just, it's not dodgeable. Alright. The main siege engine. Boom. You can hack his computer and kill the general. For the blood stocks. Don't need him going for heals. I mean, that was just easy. I don't know why he was running away. Obtain a semi-permanent base in the foothills, build siege weapons, shaking human defenses, transfer camp slaves. Control your troops! Bloodthirst will not be an acceptable excuse for doing AWOL. Alright. I think he's going over towards the bloodstock and then doesn't know that it's... just doesn't know that it's already dead. That's like the best thing you can do for those fights. Same orders. It's good. Talk about taking one for the team. That local moonshine can't have been easy on your palate. I'll be sure to have a nice tempered burgundy decanted and ready for you on your return. This vampire crusade may be larger than we first anticipated, and the beasts have covered themselves in rags to sustain the sunlight. There must be more to this than the shortage of O-negative. Good job slowing it down a little. That'll give us more time to figure out what's up in the Carpathians. Keep up the stellar effort. Oh, I've reached max skill points again. we can do in cold blood.
What can I do?
Let's see.
My, what do we have here? A hero, come to fight the villains. Your pulse is quickening. I taste it.
Please do not lead our visitors into temptation, Hastatian. This is a chapel.
Of course it is, Father. We are men of code and conduct. I would not outstay your welcome, or your gods.
You know that I ask for his mercy on all the living and the dead.
With a Wampiri army at your door, you might save your prayers. If this is what passes for an army, undisciplined, without honor, dogs yapping for meat, rolling in their own piss and shit to please their mistress. Forgive me, Father.
Be sure I'll add it to your list.
The ones who lead them and wear the uniforms of generals. Traitors to this land, every one of them. Those who would wipe their fangs on the Romanian flag should be careful someone does not smash them out. Even someone like you. You are too weak to destroy a Blood Elder, but you could wound them. To reform a Wampiri body from dust is a long and agonizing process.
So in their next lives they might strive to be without sin.
So in their next lives, they learn to fear the stake.
Bum, bum, bum. Examine his journal. General Villa organizes the offensive from that trash heap of a siege camp. Glagor, you cannot lead an army in 1877, and your grasp of strategy has improved a little. The Black Magician, still internal, practices his rituals in solitude. He skulks by the battlefield in Soviet ruins, ensconced behind a combination lock. That combination is 90078. The Void Razva takes too much pleasure in administering an execution. Sadism is such a tirelessly human affectation. Nevertheless, Vasily leads the death squad tasked with subduing a single elderly wise woman. Let's convey a wooden stake. Now let's put this in the shortcut bar. And then we'll move that there so I have the same keybind. Infiltrate the siege camp. Let's do that real quick. Hey, look at you. Here we go. There we go. I think I can just go around the side if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, I aggroed both of them. It's not super great. He's tough. Oh, you know what? We're going to be at a vendor right here. So we can Deal with this shit. Nice.
Critical
Gained a level.
empowerment results.
Pistol. Alright. This guy's turn to infiltrate the siege camp. I return! Welcome back, Bummer. Mm-hmm. You guys have like a skull head above them. Yay! It wasn't as bad as I thought that was going to be. Now then, do I have anything? Yeah, I saw that. I like that. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, we need to infiltrate the observation... No, sorry, infiltrate the observatory facility. Ow. Alright, let's see if we can speed run this little buddy. There we go. Wait. Got him. Alright. Just gonna do that over here. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Speed run. Go. Easy peasy. Kind of went the wrong way. I needed to go around the other side. Let's see. Ah, I thought they might hit me. Knock me out of sprint, you fuckers. Oh, son of a bitch. Wow, I haven't been knocked back out of sprint yet. That's interesting. So, the only reason I did all this on this side is not for the legends, really. Though, I did get them because I'm running around like a crazy person. I need this champion on this side. I don't need the champions on TW side. It doesn't do anything for you. Well, on the legend side, it helps with 100%ing the zone. Oh, we can get a capstone again. Boom. I need 5 more SP. Okay. So Alliance Camp. Now this one, Whoa, whoa, whoa. What that was about. This one can be a little tricky. Like, you can avoid a lot of stuff, or you can get unlucky and not avoid a lot of stuff. Well, I mean, part of it's not luck, but part of it is a little bit luck. There's definitely, like, ways you can go around stuff, but then sometimes just the pathing of, like, when you happen to be going a certain direction and they're patrolling their little spot will sometimes, like, mean you have to fight more than you would want to, ideally. See, this is pretty good. We didn't have to fight anyone except for this guy. That was very good, actually. And then we're on to the refuge part. Alright. There's another mission that takes you in there. It's gotta be one of Kugvea's missions, maybe? I don't know. There's definitely another mission that takes you in there. It's either that or the Hunters. I'm gonna guess Kugvea. I don't remember which one takes you. There's another one that takes you to do other stuff there. Yeah, see, and on this side I want to kill that champion, so I'll probably have to fight some more guys just because I'm going after the champion. See, I already aggroed these guys. I didn't aggro these guys at all in this time. I just literally went, like, a little south. Just a little too far south down the hill and back aggroed them, basically. That's the champion I need, but it's probably going to aggro both those fuckers. Yep. Just like that a lot. Oh my god, I aggroed so many things. It's okay. It's okay. We got him. And we collected the loot. So, the sacrifice was good. And we get to respawn up there. I'll take that. For fighting two of the like uber vamps with the rifles and a werewolf and the champion boss. I mean, I got what I needed. I got the champion kill. So this is totes worth. Go. Ooh, we got concentrated anima jet. That's actually a really good healing gadget. Like, legitimately.
Critical empowerment results.
That's a really good healing gadget. No, rarely you need a healing gadget, but still. Here's the dead guard. Wait for all cooldowns. Boom. Got him. Oh, it opens the map sometimes when I do that. Okay, why is it? I say he should have been stunned already. There we go. Ta-da! The three generals were of true ancient stock, no thin-blooded mongrels or experiments. You have succeeded where many historical greats have failed. Vampires have of course been a problem for us in Eastern Europe for hundreds of years, though things have been relatively quiet since the truce. Mara's sudden call to arms is indeed strange. Why should the vampires seek to destroy their source of sustenance and procreation when they have coexisted with humans for centuries? That is the question on all our lips. Hastian, he made his mark in the doomed defense of Wallachia against the Khan's armies. That's what earned him his stripes. Over the years, he has fought both with and against us. He has his code and he lives by it. I can respect that. Pew. Wait, why is the fierce? Oh, this is the one. Okay. I was gonna say, this one has health. This is the attack rating one. It loses pin, but it's mine, and so it doesn't matter, whatever. Yep, the Royal Blue Belt, which I just skipped. Pretty sure. That's how it be sometimes, though. Alright, so we have the two missions from Vea and 2 missions from the vampire hunter guy, and then 1, 2, 3, 5 side missions. We're really close here. But I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm fucking beat. Been a long day. But I feel like that was that was productive. You scratch. Just gonna buy this before I forget. See if I host somebody. Because either I stop now or stop like in another hour, and I don't want to be going another hour. But we should finish Besiege Pharma next stream, and then probably even like go into Shadowy Forest, I imagine. Hey, Mikey, have a good night too. Let's see. Dude, let's go say hi to Super Hobbit. He's doing Elder Scrolls. I haven't seen him in a bit. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.